Hey y'all, top of the morning. I just turned 30 years old, so I don't know quite what greeting sits right at the moment. I'm still working that out. Important milestone, time to set some important life goals. Film 30 skateboard tricks before turning 30. Here are some of those 30 tricks that I filmed while I talk to you for a bit about what it means to be a 30-year-old skateboarder. I got the idea of doing 30 tricks before 30 from Tony Hawk, the Birdman himself. He set the goal at 50 of doing 50 tricks and getting it on camera. The only trouble was that I ran out of time. I think I got in about 20 tricks and then I turned 30. I then realised he actually did 50 tricks at 50, not before 50, so it bought me time. Technically only a handful of tricks that I filmed were at 30. Most of them were when I was 29, but anyway, look, doing 30 tricks before 30 wasn't so hard. The reality is I've spent more years of my life skating than not skating. I've lost count of how many tricks I've learned in that period. I've also lost a lot of tricks over that period. The frontside flip, can't get that thing back. Loved that trick. The tray flip? Well, I might do another video about that. I kind of half learned it and I can still flip it, but it's just such an elusive trick, but it looks cool when you flip it. I've also lost count of how many boards I've been through. In the early days, when you're really thrashing that thing, it only lasts about 2 or 3 months. These days, boards will last me years. I mean, this one I've had for about 8 years. I did have one deck that only lasted a week. Must have landed on it bad. I'm not sure what happened there, but it made for good content. The fun thing about skateboarding is you keep learning and then you keep relearning because you lose tricks all the time. Probably my favourite trick that I can still do semi-regularly is the nose slide shove it. Great trick, fun trick. I always flirted with the idea of ramping it up a notch, maybe doing a nose slide big spin out. My tailbone didn't quite like that experiment. Anyway, skateboarding's fun. Hopefully there's another 30 years in me.